90-Day Fiancé star Juan David Daza's past cheating scandal has come back to haunt him and Jessica Parsons in Season 11. Juan is a 31-year-old man from Cali, Colombia, who has moved to Torrington, Washington on 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 to marry his girlfriend and baby mama Jessica. Juan and Jessica were first seen in 90-Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise Season 3. Juan will now have to live with Jessica, their baby David, and Jessica's two sons, Daza and Daza, from her previous marriage. It's not going to be a smooth sailing journey for Juan and Jessica, since his loyalty will be tested. Jessica would constantly wonder if Juan would be able to adapt to the role of a father after having lived a carefree life on a cruise, even when he was in a relationship. While Juan deals with his new role as a full-time dad, he is going to be questioned by Jessica's friends about a mistake he made in the past. They're looking out for Jessica, while Juan is refusing to answer their questions by claiming it's his private life. How did Jessica and Juan meet? Jessica and Juan's story aligned before 90-Day Fiancé. When Jessica was still with her husband, they planned to go on a cruise a year later on the same date with her friend Megan and her husband while they were drinking. When the date arrived, Jessica and her husband were in a bad place. She debated but ended up going on the cruise with Megan because she didn't want him to bring her down. Jessica decided to go have some fun, and on the very first day, when she and Megan were at the casino, a bartender walked up to them asking them for their drinks order. We flirted throughout the cruise, did not hook up with the bartender. Scout's honor, we did not. Juan and Jessica started getting to know each other and got into a long-distance relationship. 9 months later, Jessica went to Colombia to meet Juan. She felt like he was someone she wanted to spend the rest of her life with. Juan impressed her by buying her flowers and wine, and on her 5th trip to Colombia, Juan proposed to the mom of 2. Jessica came back to America and realized she was pregnant. Jessica went to meet Juan with their 2-month-old in Galveston, Texas, while Juan was finishing his cruise contract. It was Juan's first time seeing his baby. Did Juan cheat on Jessica on the cruise? Juan admitted to online cheating. Jessica was 2 months pregnant when she starred in 90-Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise. She had revealed that her partner, Juan, had cheated on her on a cruise. A woman had messaged her claiming that she and Juan had hooked up behind her back. Juan had shockingly confessed to flirting with the other woman. He admitted he had not told the woman about his relationship with Jessica. However, Juan insisted he did not sleep with her. The incident had taken place before Jessica and Juan got engaged. Why Jessica's friends think Juan is a red flag. Will Juan be able to prove he's changed? 90-Day Fiancé star Jessica had flown to Colombia to meet Juan despite knowing about his cheating. She even got engaged and became pregnant with his baby after what had happened. Jessica claimed that she felt sad about how hurt Juan was about losing her. She had rekindled the relationship even though her friends advised against it. Jessica's friend Megan had even sent Juan some mean messages where she called him out about what he had done. However, Jessica deciding to have Juan's baby just a month after the cheating scandal was also not acceptable behavior. Juan David Daza, a 31-year-old from Cali, Colombia, has stepped into the spotlight once again on 90-Day Fiancé Season 11, but not without baggage. Having relocated to Torrington, Washington, to marry his girlfriend and baby mama Jessica Parsons, Juan is facing a turbulent transition as his past infidelity resurfaces. The couple, introduced to viewers in 90-Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise Season 3, shares a son named David, and Juan now joins Jessica's household, which includes her 2 sons from a previous marriage, Daza and Daza. However, their journey toward a happily ever after is anything but smooth, with Juan's loyalty and his ability to adapt to family life under intense scrutiny. For Jessica, the stakes are high. She's already navigated the challenges of raising 2 boys from a failed marriage, and now she's entrusting Juan with a pivotal role as a father figure and partner. Yet doubts linger about whether Juan, who once lived a carefree life working on a cruise ship, can truly settle down. His past mistake, a cheating scandal that rocked their relationship before their engagement, continues to haunt them, amplified by the skepticism of Jessica's protective friends. As Juan brushes off their probing questions with claims of private life, tensions are mounting. setting the stage for Juan's unexpected love story. The origins of Jessica and Juan's romance trace back to a cruise ship, where fate intervened during a tumultuous time in Jessica's life. While still married, Jessica and her then-husband had planned the trip a year in advance, alongside her friend Megan and Megan's husband, during a casual night of drinking. By the time the cruise rolled around, Jessica's marriage was on the rocks. Torn but determined not to let her estranged husband ruin her plans, she joined Megan for the getaway, craving a break from her troubles. On the first day, as she and Megan hit the casino, a flirtatious bartender named Juan approached to take their drink order, marking the start of an unexpected connection. "We flirted throughout the cruise, but Scout's honor, we didn't hook up," Jessica later insisted, emphasizing the innocent nature of their early interactions. What began as playful banter blossomed into a long-distance relationship after the trip ended. 9 months later, Jessica traveled to Colombia to meet Juan face-to-face, and she was instantly captivated. His charm, paired with romantic gestures like flowers and wine, convinced her he could be her soulmate. By her 5th visit, Juan proposed, and Jessica, then a mother of 2, said yes. Shortly after returning to the U.S., she discovered she was pregnant with their son, David. Months later, she reunited with Juan in Galveston, Texas, where he met his 2-month-old for the first time as he completed his cruise contract. The cheating scandal that tested their bond. Trouble emerged when Jessica, 2 months pregnant and filming Love in Paradise, received a devastating message from another woman. The stranger claimed she had hooked up with Juan during his time on the cruise, blindsiding Jessica with allegations of betrayal. Confronted, Juan admitted to flirting with the woman, but swore it never turned physical. He confessed he hadn't disclosed his relationship with Jessica, an omission that stung just as deeply as the flirtation itself. The incident predated their engagement, but the revelation shattered Jessica's trust, forcing her to question the man she'd pinned her future on. Juan labeled it online cheating, a flirtatious exchange rather than a full affair. But the damage was done. For Jessica, already juggling motherhood and the emotional fallout of her failing marriage, this was a blow she hadn't anticipated. Yet, despite the hurt, she chose to forgive him, a decision that would soon put her at odds with those closest to her. Why Jessica's friends doubt Juan's intentions. Jessica's friends, particularly Megan, who witnessed the cruise flirtation firsthand, have been unwavering in their disapproval. Megan didn't hold back, sending Juan heated messages that laid bare her disdain for his actions. To her, Juan's past behavior, coupled with his free-spirited cruise ship lifestyle, paints him as a red flag, unfit for the stability Jessica and her children deserve. They fear he's ill-equipped to handle the demands of raising 3 kids, including a newborn, and suspect his charm might mask a reluctance to fully commit. What baffles them most is Jessica's swift reconciliation. Just a month after the cheating scandal, she was pregnant with Juan's child, a timeline that left her friends reeling. Jessica explained her choice, noting how devastated Juan seemed at the prospect of losing her. "I felt sad seeing how hurt he was," she said, hinting at the empathy that drew her back. But to Megan and others, this leniency feels reckless, especially given Juan's refusal to address their concerns on season 11. His deflection, "It's my private life," only fuels their belief that he's hiding more than he's letting on. Can Juan redeem himself? As 90 Day Fiancé season 11 unfolds, Juan faces a pivotal test, proving he's evolved beyond his past mistakes. For Jessica, it's about more than love. It's about building a stable future for David, Doughton, and Daza. Juan's transition from a carefree bachelor to a full-time dad is a daunting leap, and the shadow of his infidelity looms large. Will he rise to the challenge, earning Jessica's trust and silencing her friends' doubts? Or will his evasiveness and history unravel their fragile bond? On March 3, 2025, Juan and Jessica's story is a compelling mix of hope, heartbreak, and uncertainty. Whether Juan can rewrite his narrative, or if Jessica's leap of faith will pay off, remains a question only time can answer. For now, fans are glued to their screens, watching this cross-cultural romance teeter on the edge.